And welcome back to Space Hicks and Wormhole Simulator. What were we just talking about? Oh yes, video games, my video games.
Video games.
Yeah, so Terraformacraft, I was playing Terraformacraft, and I've been doing some just creative building. Actually, I haven't been on the server yet in a while, but
Nor have I.
it's still there. You know, I still pay for it every month, so.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I really should go on, and I do think about hopping on sometimes.
Yeah, well. But yeah, so I'm doing some creative building a castle, because I've never actually built a castle all the way. I started to a couple times, but...
Did you see, like, my first multiplayer world I made? I think you saw it.
Yeah, it was
the
on
big
there.
castle on the hill.
Yeah. I remember it still had, that's going back, because we still had water ladders in that time.
Oh, yeah. It was a while ago. That was still alpha, I think.
Yeah, probably. I was trying to think of when the actual full game came out. Was that last year? Like 2013?
I think probably 2013 is a good guess.
Can't remember. Yeah, so that's probably still my most played. My favorite game? Oh, it's hard to tell.
I don't even know what you really played this year, like, for games that came out this year anyway. Yeah, you didn't play Wolfenstein, you didn't play Mordor.
Yeah. Give those away from this. What did I play? Wish I could just, like, pop over. Actually, oh, I could. You know, I can just, Steam overlay. I wonder if this records my Steam overlay.
I think it does.
Alright, so I'll just cut this out. It'll just be a big black screen. Can I see? That's Patrawk.
If you click on your,
my picture. If I click on my picture, and
that'll show your games. But like, if you were actually in the Steam, not the overlay, if you click on your like account name at the top, you could see like your purchase history to see what games were actually from this year.
Oh, I can do that anyways. Account details. I can do that in here.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, let's see. Farming Simulator. That's the no, that's not it. Big Thrones.
Oh, there's Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones was pretty good. Not as good as far as I'm concerned, as the other one. What was the other one?
Walking Dead, Wolf Among Us.
No, Walking Dead was pretty good. The Borderlands Telltale was amazing.
Really?
I really enjoyed that.
I thought that was like the most pointless Telltale game to make, where like the lore doesn't really seem to me like a big focus. Why can't I grind this?
Alien Isolation. Actually, you know what? I would have to say Alien Isolation probably.
There's one I didn't play.
Probably my favorite game. The story is fantastic. Welcome back to Picture, everybody. The story is fantastic. The like it's visually pretty nice. It's a lot of fun.
It's really great.
The AI for the alien is amazing. The artificial intelligence is just. Mwah. But do I have any of this left? Oh, I don't.
Yeah, that's one I haven't played yet. I didn't grab it yet. I'll get it on sale. Oh, you played Sniper Elite also, I suppose.
Yeah, I played Sniper Elite. I mean, I haven't finished it yet. It's okay. It's a Sniper Elite game. It's fun to play when you're playing stuff. But that's the worst. I've played a lot of like early access stuff, which I think 2014 and hopefully 2015 isn't this way. The years of early access.
There's been a lot of complaints about video games for this year in general. I think it's generally fair complaints. Unfinished AAA, a lot of early access stuff, which I don't really have the distaste for early access like a lot of people seem to. There's definitely those that abuse the system.
Yeah.
There's always going to be, but you just have to think before you spend money, I guess.
Yeah.
Which isn't really even my strong suit. But,
1, 2, 3. Which, again, actually, if we want to talk about another one of my favorite games of the year is Elite Dangerous, which did come out in 2014.
Yes.
So that's up on my list of favorite games for sure, and a game that I jumped on early. Well, I should say, it makes me think of Star Citizen, which is a game that I've spent a lot of money on. But
I just got that myself.
Yes, you did.
4
didn't
years
you?
end. Yes, gifted to me from a handsome patron.
Handsome patron. Oh, I need to turn these lights up.
Come on. Why are you not grinding?
Okay, so lights.
Why are you not grinding? Come on.
Radius 10 meters, which you gotta set to. Okay, so fall off is 1, intensity is 2. So what ones do I
Whoa,
need to do?
whoa, 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 whoa! I just died with holding a bunch of steel plates. I think it was glitching through a block. That's disappointing.
I blame the wormhole.
Yeah, I blame the wormhole. It's just screwed around with the universe.
There we
Perception
go.
of reality. Can I grind you yet? No, I can't. This
Only
thing's...
if you ask really nicely.
Come on.
What's all the stone? There's a lot of stone down here. Oh, it's probably stuff that I kicked off from over there. Never mind. I know what it's from. Never mind. I know what it's
What
about.
the heck is this thing doing?
I don't know. What are you doing?
There is this thing. I can only grind at like a crazy angle. There we go. Jesus. Oh well. I lost a bunch of steel plates, but c'est la vie. This thing's probably getting pretty full now too.
You'd be surprised how much. Here, just hold still for a second. I'll find out. It holds a lot. Oh, scrap metal. I'll just take that out of you. Oh yeah, you've got your connector is full. Medium cargo container is also full. So yeah, you're just filling up the grinders. You got 10 million worth of space in all your grinders.
10 million?
Yeah.
Is that a joke?
No.
That's a lot. Isn't it a lot?
Yeah.
Isn't that like...
Yeah, your grinders hold more than your medium cargo container does.
What about the large ones?
I think they hold more, but yeah. No, yeah, the grinders are the. It's because we have hacked inventory space. Our inventories, like our personal inventories, are 3 times larger. So, and I think that the grinder inventory is increased with that number as well. I don't think they should, but they do. Alright, let's move these into Grandpa. What do I do with scrap metal? Can I reprocess scrap metal?
I imagine. Seems fair.
Production. Disassembling.
What the heck?
Oh, okay, let's move this. Oh, let's move this out. Hey.
Hey.
I said move out.
Me?
No, not you. Let's move this in. Why can I not? Why you no do?
It's not doing?
No, not at all.
Why is it not doing?
That's a damn good question. Let's move all this stuff into Grandpa. Where's Grandpa? There's Grandpa. Down at the bottom. Okay. Now let's go to my personal inventory and... Oh. I don't know what to do with scrap metal. Does it go in the refinery?
Yeah. That's what I would think.
Yes, it goes in the refinery. I thought it would go into the assembler. I don't know why I would think that, but that's what I thought.
Just fits.
Yeah, so I don't know what my favorite game.
Probably Alien, you said?
Probably Alien Isolation. Probably played most Minecraft. TV show.
Marco?
Marco. And movie was probably Maleficent. If that was 2014, then Maleficent. If not, then I'll just cop out and say Interstellar.
I really gotta see that.
Yeah. Trying to think, there were a lot of pretty. I mean, it was a pretty good year for games.
This been better.
It's hard to, I don't know. Yeah, but I mean, we've had a lot of like pretty decent actual titles come out though.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, a lot of people think the AAA titles that have come out have been broken.
Well, I don't play a lot of AAA titles because they're always broken. Yeah.
Oh, which titles are you referring to for actual titles?
What do you mean?
You said there's a lot of actual titles came out that were really good. Which ones?
Well, okay, so you had things like Alien Isolation, which isn't really a AAA title. You have things
Yeah,
like
it is.
it is, but I mean, come on. I mean, it's not the AAA that people are like, oh, AAA when they're thinking of like Call of Duty is AAA.
I actually like this year's Call of Duty quite a bit.
I still
Peach
refuse to
Notes.
buy a Call of Duty game. I didn't buy anything, despite my wanting to. There was a few games that I wanted to buy that I never did. What ones did I want to get? Didn't get fuck, what games were they? I don't remember. But I've stopped buying from a couple of the manufacturers, and I'm sticking to my guns with it.
Publishers?
Publishers, yeah.
So what?
Like
EA?
EA is the big one. I've not buying any more EA things. Didn't last year. Will not.
Yeah, I don't buy EA games either. Titanfall was pretty good, but
You know what? But it didn't live up to the hype, though, and that was the one. And I think that's one of the bigger one of
it did for me. Like,
a
I thought it was
broader
fun.
issue is that I think there's
I think
been a
people
lot
just
of
stopped playing
games.
it.
Well, and I think that's it. I think that this year there's been a lot of games with way more hype than was prudent.
All
And
the Ubisoft titles.
all the Ubisoft titles, yeah. See, and that's a big one where you had all these Ubisoft titles that came out last year, and they were all busted. They were all broken. They were all unfinished.
Actually, their titles generally have been pretty busted, but they have like what's that branch? Ubi something. They have a branch of developers that make like the arty games.
Mm-hmm.
So Valiant Hearts, Child of Light, same guys that made the Rayman games. Oh, damn! I think my stuff's full.
Could be.
Some,
Don't
oh,
it come
shit.
unload?
The ship's moving too. Shit. Ah, shit. Shit. Ah,
Shouldn't have
crap.
ground off the.
Yeah. Shit. Alright. I'll have to offload. But yeah, those games, they're pretty good. They launched oh shit. Am I moving? Okay, good.
Yeah, I
ship's
think
okay.
it's mostly stopped.
Yeah, those titles launched pretty well, and they're fun. I've got Child of Light and Valiant Hearts I've been toying around with.
But my big thing is that I don't want to support like like it's still supporting the parent company.
I know. So wait, you've sworn off Ubisoft games as well?
Unless something comes around that dramatically changes things, yeah.
I mean, I can't really see myself buying. I don't really understand the hype for something like the Division at all. How do I connect?
You were just connected. You hit P.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're connected.
Thank you. What else are they coming out with? That Rainbow Six game, which people think looks really good. I think it looks fun, but I'm really not crazy about it either. It looks fun, but I'd rather have a single player campaign for Rainbow Six.
Yeah. I just want the old Rainbow Six is what I want.
Well,
with the AI that you can like
there's that
send.
game. Yeah, there's that game Intruder, which looks like really slow paced, but doesn't have like the planning phase like you want.
Yeah.
There's also a game called Door Kickers, which I think involves the planning. It's like an indie game, and it's like all planning phase. Yeah, it's apparently pretty good. All right, where's that ship? Why do I see green lights everywhere too?
I think that's just your
I'm seeing
craziness.
reflected in the solar sails.
I see the light reflected in your solar sails.
But yeah, Ubisoft, they've been pretty shitty, as everyone knows. I mean, that's kind of kind of being a broken record to say that.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I'm not really up in arms about them as much as other people are.
And I
still
can't say that I
regard
am either, but
EA is a worse company personally, but
yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I think a lot. I mean, a lot of it. I think a lot of blame lays just with consumers for just giving into hype so easily. Like,
Well, and that's it. Like, and beyond anything else, I mean, I can't blame a company for doing what companies do, which is make money.
mhm.
I 100% of the blame really has to be with the consumers who continue to buy this shit, and even like they'll sit there and
Well, I
moan
don't know
about
about
it.
100% because like they do misrepresent some products.
Eh, yeah, I
Watch Dogs is a
suppose.
big thing.
Well, okay,
You
yes,
still should. You're
but what
expected
was
to
but
to
what
launch
was
a.
advertised as a this is what we're working on 2 years ahead of time compared to this is what's actually in the trailer is a different thing as well.
Well, that wasn't that was the thing though. They said like this is in-game footage, and I think they didn't even really have like that like subject to change sort of warning on their
Well, and
E3 footage.
to be fair, it was in-game footage. They just eventually turned that setting off because it wouldn't work with for like last-gen consoles.
Right, but that's all you saw of the game.
Right. Well, it's. I mean, we all saw it, but I don't know if it's
So,
all you
like-
saw. That's what everybody focuses on. I mean, honestly, the rest of the game is. I mean, fairly similar to how it was advertised.
Well, and as far as the game plays, that from what I've seen, I haven't played it myself yet. That seems to be the case. That it still plays like as advertised, and people are like, "Well, this isn't the game I want." Well,
That's not.
That's-
That's not their fault. That's
Yeah.
that's how that game, as far as I'm concerned, was
People
advertised.
have
I still think it's fantastic. I still think it's just a slightly different Grand Theft Auto, which is
have
what I
very
was expecting,
expectations.
and that's it. Everybody was expecting more, and you can't just. You can't just expect more.
Shit.
But yeah, my big problem with most people's complaints about Watch Dogs not living up to hype is that all they complain about is the fog. As like the number one
Well-
thing people go to, like the fog. I'm like, who? I don't care fucking about the fog.
A lot of graphical complaints, yeah.
But I mean, like that's the one that everyone jumps to. Is like, look at the fog. The fog was so sweet, and it was sweet looking, and it still can be, but
Oh, don't crash.
if you hack your client.
Yeah. Crap, there's a bunch of stuff floating around. I hate mess.
But that's the other thing I'm worried about with all these early access games is we get all this hype so early on that once the game's finally released, nobody cares.
Yeah, totally. And I mean, like, that is one thing I do still worry about with Star Citizen, even. Oh, for God's sakes, I can't carry this.
The one thing I'm hoping will help that is with Star Citizen is that because they have that sort of
Unlimited money.
yeah, but they have that slow release of features like as they're being constructed. I think that will help a lot, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, I am worried about that as well, which is why even now like I don't play much Star Citizen because I'm really worried about just even getting bored like flying around. So I'm trying to be conscious of that because it's a game that I have invested a lot of money in, and I'd really like to get some time out playing it that is like in its full capacity and not just shooting randos in a public thing.
Totally. And I think a lot of people are going to be disappointed with the game no matter what because of just the hype surrounding it. But
Oh, yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
Those people are very clever. Oh, for God's sake, them fall again.
This private sale, I mean, it's floating around. Why
I
don't you
know.
grinding it
I'm
down?
trying to like pick up the pieces that are floating around with it right now. Easier said than done.
Oh, like these steel
if you
plates.
could grab them, actually, be nice.
Like those steel plates and these construction components.
There's
Got some
There's
metal
these.
grids, and I got some interior plates. I don't see anything else.
where do we go?
What is this? It's a battery? Oh, it's a battery. Oh.
Oh, there's a pole here, a tube.
Well, grab that. Where is it? Where are you?
I'm flying around the ship, like right next to you.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking right at this tube.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
I guess I'll just destroy this thruster,
Because why not?
yeah, I mean, it's already floating around aimlessly.
I need to break down one of these thrusters so I can put it on the back.
Why? Like, my ship's not full, I just emptied it, but this stuff keeps floating around.
Let me... Okay, stop. I wonder if some of your inventory is full, and that's why it's doing that. Because that shouldn't be happening. Stop moving! You're making it hard to do things. Alright, let's see. Your connector is full. Your grinder right is half full. Your grinder left is completely full. And your medium cargo container is basically completely full.
Okay, well...
Did you not empty it?
I thought I did. I watched the inventory empty. Maybe I'm not doing something right.
You need to actually physically drag most things off into...
Most things. Okay. Alright. I shall do. I always forget how to play this game.
It has been a while. It's been a while since we played.
It's been too long.
It has that. Speaking of too long, we should probably end this episode.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Alright. So I love you, everybody. Night, night, night.
Bye. Love you.